And welcome back to Cooking with Chef Nick, the online culinary show with the most original premise. Recreating foods from popular media. We're like binging with Babish, but with more hair. Continuing our Diary of a Wimpy Kid content streak, we're looking at one of the most iconic recipes from the book series. The only dish Grandpa Heffley knows how to make, watercress salad. Aptly described by Greg Heffley as a bunch of cold green beans and cucumbers floating in a pool of vinegar. On a positive note, the fact that we're making something edible is an upgrade for this show. As you can see, there are only 3 ingredients, green beans, cucumbers, and vinegar. I let the vegetables chill in the fridge for a few hours. That's the only amount of prep you'll have to do for this recipe. It's really quite simple. I guess we'll cut up the cucumbers though to make things a bit more presentable. This yielded a lot more cucumber than I thought. I'm not gonna use the other one. Not killing a second cucumber for this fucking recipe. Is this like cereal where some people like pour in the milk before the grain? In this case, the vinegar before the vegetables. I don't like the foam. I have to be very precise about this. I gotta say, it smells awful. And there we go, watercress salad. Now, according to the lore, watercress salad is served on a plate, so we strive to be authentic here. Oh, spilled some. Well, with Cooking with Chef Nick, watercress salad. Surprisingly, it was less the taste, even though the taste was pretty bad, and more the texture. Leaving the vegetables in the fridge made everything all brittle and crunchy and difficult to chew and impossible to swallow. Like, I could feel a stomachache brewing as I was chewing. Like, this isn't even a Depression-era meal. This is like nutritional torture. That was horrible. Get that away from me. We're done. Well, I never want to do that again. But in keeping with tradition for the show, we always strive to make the recipes better. Now, this may or may not surprise you, but watercress salad is a real thing. And watercress is a real thing. This is watercress. This sort of parsley, arugula-looking leafy green leaf. Yeah, it tastes pretty similar to arugula too. For a simple watercress salad recipe, let's turn to a tried and true source. The queen of the home herself and convicted stock conspiracist, Martha Stewart. The first thing we're going to do is make a white wine vinaigrette. This is how the vinegar from the source material comes in. See how it all circles around? This book's deep. In the bowl goes 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now we slowly whisk in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now comes the actual watercress of the watercress salad. We're going to cut off the stems and coarsely chop. Then channel your college days and toss the salad. Toss it a little too hard there. Got some splatter action. Make sure there's no vinaigrette at the bottom of the bowl. It certainly smells better than the Canon salad. Real high living, Martha. Could have done with some bacon bits or a legume or something. This is exactly how Calvin views his dinners. Well, here we go. Actual watercress salad, according to Martha Stewart. The vinaigrette combines nicely with the peppery, almost bitter tang of the watercress. But let me tell you, Miss Stewart really put vinegar on a bunch of leaves. You know, it's good vinegar on leaves, but that's what it is. I feel this would go great with some lamb, though. Some kind of gamey red meat. Who am I to go against the will of a goddess? But I think we can elevate this more, such as this recipe, which includes snap peas, fennel, champagne vinaigrette, orange, avocado, mozzarella, pistachios, and lemon. Sheesh, add cold sliced ham and you've got a full meal. First, we've got to make a more elaborate champagne vinaigrette. In our bowl goes 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed orange juice, 1 teaspoon of honey. God damn it. We are the greatest cooking show on the internet. That Babish guy, that Cooking with Jack guy, can all suck my spatula. Half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Finally, we slowly whisk in a 1/4 cup of olive oil. This is a technique I picked up in a French kitchen in Alpharetta, Georgia. Fuck's sake, why isn't it focusing? My emulsifying was too much for the camera to handle. By the way, if you're looking at this and having an aneurysm, welcome to the show. Here on Cooking with Chef Nick, what we lack in skill, we make up for in transparency. On my camera, that just looks like a straight up potion of piss. Into a pot of salted boiling water goes 4 ounces of snap peas. After 2 minutes, strain the snap peas and immerse them in a bowl of ice water. Now we gotta thinly slice up 1 bulb of fennel. Then prepare some avocado, orange slices, and mozzarella. Drizzle some vinaigrette on the fennel. And finally, we can build our salad. My dumbass bought shelled pistachios. Okay, give me a minute. Add a dash of salt and pepper and a squeeze of lemon juice. Well, here's our more ambitious watercress salad. They say it's difficult to mess up a salad, but this one had potential, so let's see how he did. This is such an interesting combination of flavors. You've got the creamy mozzarella, the tang of the orange juice, the saltiness of the pistachio, and the pepperiness of the watercress. Unironically, really good. The folks at loveandlemons.com knew what they were talking about. Well, that was certainly an interesting night. For Diary of a Wimpy Kid cooking, it could have been a whole lot worse. We could have been cooking with cheese and contracted the cheese touch. Shit. Anyway, don't be a ploopy, and be sure to like and subscribe for more stupid recipes, literature-related content, and whatever else comes our way. Take care, everyone. I'll see you all next time.